Good evening and welcome to Garafa Indoor Stadium for tonight's very exciting game between the undefeated Al Sadd Sports Club and Al Wakra, who's posting a 3-2 record. Seem to be two different teams moving in two different directions, with Al Sadd winning 5 consecutive games and Al Wakra dropping the last 2 games, and more important, losing D. Odom, a 19-point per game scorer who was out with an injury. He's been replaced by long-term veteran Suleiman, who will start at the center position for Al Wakra. Starting lineup for Al Sadd: number 42, Rayyan; 34, Andre; Babakar Dang, number 5; Mustafa Fuda, number 4; and star player Dominique James, number 14, in black for Al Sadd, in white for Al Wakra. Number 16, national team player Malik Salim; point guard Justin Keene; high scoring Joshua Caldwell; national team veteran Irfad Saeed. And in the starting lineup, replacing D. Odom, Suleimani. Walker is in white. Al Sadd is in black. Welcome to QBF, English version of the Qatar Basketball League. Al Sadd, undefeated, versus Al Wakra, trying to get back in the winning mark. Jump ball is up. Tip with Al Sadd. Mustafa Foda running the team right now. Pass, Andre to Babakar, baseline jump shot, 2-0 for Al Sadd. Both these teams are a little different. Al Sadd being the quicker of the two and the higher scoring of the two. Al Sadd averages 73.9 points per game. Wakra averages 63 points a game. Wakra is more of a setup half-court control team. Al Sadd can do a little bit of both. They can dance slow. They also have enough speed and quickness to go up and down the court and play fast. Reset of the time clock. Reset is 6 seconds. Al Wakra will have the ball in with Malik Salim with 6 seconds left. Ball with Suli. Suli with the dribble drive, basket, and foul by Nasseria. As veteran, Suleimani is back with Al Wakra Sports Club. He knows this club well. It was his club back in the past in 2012, 2013, and back for another stint with Al Sadd. He knows the club well, and the club knows him well. 2 against 2, or 2 is the score. 9:11 left to go in the first quarter. Dominique James. Outside to Andre, and that's one thing he does well, along with rebound. He can knock down the open threes. Very good player with a lot of experience. Score goes 5-2 for Sadd. Malik Salim to Suleiman. Suleiman looks down, puts up a shot, off the mark. Basket with Andre. He brings it across, gives it Dominique James. High pick and roll. Dominique James, 3-point shot, back to Andre, ball out of bounds. Ball out of bounds to Sadd. Sadd is up 5-2. There is 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mustafa puts up a 3, off the mark. Rebound, Irfan Saeed. As you see, very deliberate in what they want to do offensively. Off, in, and out by Suleiman. Babakar Dang, one-on-one to the basket. Ball out of bounds to outside. As you see, two different speeds and two different paces. The pace for outside will want to be fast. The pace for Al Walker, more deliberate and more setup. Ball inbounded to Mustafa Fuda. They run a elevator play to Dominique, comes out shooting and misses. Rebound, Malik Salim. Malik Salim to Justin King. Justin King with the dribble drive. Baseline shot, again, not there. And as you see, quickly up the court is outside. Walker will need to get back in defensive transition and locate players. If not, outside has no problem playing a fast game. As you see, two totally different paces. One is fast and one is slow. There you got in the low post, King versus Mustafa. Ball up for Suleiman, offensive rebound. Foul on Suleiman again. Foul is on number 4, Mustafa Fuda on the reach. Suleiman will shoot 2. First one is in. Really has all 3 of the points for Al Walker. High score Joshua Caldwell has not been on the board yet, but that will change shortly. 7-4, both foul shots made by Suli. Turnover, miscue, mispass, out of bounds, baseline. Really don't know exactly what he was trying to do on that play. It was a dribble drive middle, and then a pass to the short corner, out of bounds to Walker. Again, Justin King running the team, taking their time, getting into their set. Dribble drive to the basket, kick back out. Caldwell off the mark. Sully and as usual, outside, getting it up early. Ball reversal. Fuda. James with the drive. Step back. Kick it back to Andre. Andre with the long 3. Out of bounds. Great shot. Ball went in, out, and over the basket. Score outside 7. Al Walker 4. Again, Justin Cream will bring it across. Pass to Malik Salim. Malik Salim to Irfan. Step back, Justin King. And wow, Walker is cold at this point. And not seem to find the mark on the basket. Mustafa Fuda for 3. Wow. 2 shots for outside. It's gone down in the rim and come right back out. Malik Salim with the bomb 3-point shot, which is his expertise for Malik Salim. National team player and long-term 3-point shooter for Al Rayyan Club and now Al Walker Club. 7-7 is the score. 5:38 left. Andre again, shot fake, dribble drive, give and go. Dang missed it. Rebound, King. King on the drive, penetration. Whoa, rolled out. A lot of shots in the first quarter, in and out. High hedge by Sully. Don't leave Andre alone. One-on-one, Sully, Andre. And Andre goes baseline. Foul on Sully. Not an easy matchup for anybody in the league. Andre, 6'9", maybe 6'9.5". Ability to knock down threes. Ability to take the ball to the basket. He averages 18 points a game in the Qatar League and already has made his mark on the game. Veteran player of the Euro League. Has played in Greece, has played in France, and now we have him here in Doha, Qatar, playing for Al Sadd. knocks them both down. Al-Sad goes up 9-7. And it's deliberate. They will take their time. Try to run their plays. Not in a hurry. To the basket. Kick ball. Malik Salim will take the ball out of bounds. 14 left to go on the shot clock. 9-7 for Al-Sad. Double screen for King. King posted up on Dominic James. Big height advantage. Caldwell. Baseline. Oh, taken away by Dang to Reyes. Oh, wow. How many shots have we seen in the first quarter? That's gone in the basket and managed to come out. National team player Nasser Reyes will shoot 2. Was looking for the and 1. Foul +1. Nasser Reyes is the 6th player on our side to average almost double figures. They have 5 players who average double figures, and Nasser who averages 8 points a game. And he makes the first foul shot, putting Al-Sad up by 3. Second one is down. Al-Sad goes up 11-7. And now they're in a 1-2-2-1-1 full court press. Mock press, not much pressure, only to change take the ball out of the hand of the ball handler. King off his leg, Caldwell off his leg to Babacar Dang to Dominique James. Fast break, timeout Wakra. Al-Sad goes up 13-7. You are listening to QBF Channel 2, the English version of the Qatar Basketball League. My name is Robert Taylor, and I will be your host for tonight's game. Two contrasting teams with contrasting styles. Wakra averages 63 points a game. Al-Sad averages 73 points a game. Wakra shoots 42% from 2 points. Al-Sad 55% from 3 points. Wakra owns the 3-point shooting percentage, shooting 39 for the season. Al-Sad 36. Wakra also shoots foul shots better at 80% over Al-Sad's 75%. But right now, the score, Al-Sad, using its superior offensive ability, 13-7 over Wakra. Full court pressure, everybody's matched up man-to-man. We'll see if it's real pressure or if it's just mock pressure. Mock pressure being just show it. Once the player gets the ball in bounds, back off and play man-to-man. Nasser Reyes is giving me trouble right now. Mid-court matched up with Philly. Philly is 65, Nasser 22. That should be an interesting matchup in speed and age and experience. Ball out of bounds with Joshua Caldwell. Caldwell yet to get on the scoreboard. He's 27 points per game for Al Walker. Ball inbounded with a little bit of problems. And now to Caldwell. Caldwell to King. King back to Caldwell. King was set offense. Great defense by Al-Sad. Good ball pressure by Babacar Dang. Help. Shot fake. Take his time. Look for a call. Did not get the call. Nasser Reyes. Rim running to the front of the rim. Andre backs it up. Goes for point guard Dominique James to get the team set up. Dominique taking his time. In, out to the basket. Puts it up high. No call. And now it's 5 against 4 as James is slow to get back on defense. Caldwell with the 3. And surely he's going to get on the board. He's a 27-point-per-game scorer and one of the leading, if not the leading scorer in the QBF First Division League. score, Al-Sad. 13-10. Andre misses the three. And here comes Walker again. Slow, lob over top. Saleh guarded by Nasser. Saleh with the jump shot. Nasser got a hand up. Defense was good. Offense was better as Dominique James brings the ball across. Guarded by Josh Caldwell. Good defense. Good pressure by Al Walker. Shot clock down to 10. Here comes Dominique James with the drive. Drew the foul on Josh Caldwell. Shooting 2. Substitution for Walker. National team player, Ahmed Darwish, replaces national team player, Malik Salim. Both games are similar. Both of them are basically perimeter players who look to shoot and knock down outside shots. Neither player will take the ball to the basket that much during the course of the game, but they will spot up on the perimeter, looking to be open and looking to knock down shots. Salim out, Darwish in. Dominic James makes the first shot. Outside, misses the second. Rebound, Sule. Caldwell brings it up. Turnover. Caldwell to Darwish. Unforced turnover. These are the types that coaches really get upset about. And as you saw, Captain Ehab was really quite upset at Joshua for the pass. Here we go, ball around, match up a good one. High head by Sule, and then back to his man. Dang with the drive. Mustafa with the shot. At the buzzer, rebound, Justin King. King brings it across. Takes a high screen. Darwish. Caldwell. Foul. On Babacar Dane. Substitutions. Wakra. Abdullah Mutke will come in. And Irfan Saeed will go out. Irfan is coming off Achilles surgery during the summer. And though he's playing with a lot of heart, rebounding the ball, he is not 100%. But he's still an effective player in this league. Great pass to Sule. Assist Caldwell. And the dribble drive to the lane and the dish. As the score is tied with 1:20 left. 14-14. Al Walker and outside. James kicks it out. Dang, misses. Air ball. Here we go. Caldwell to King. Basket on the give and go. Timeout. Outside as Walker shows new life and goes up 16-14. Great pass. It seems that Caldwell is making the right passes tonight and not so much focusing on scoring. But I'm sure they're going to need his scoring in the second half of this game if they're going to be successful. Tough to take a guy who averages 26, 27 points per game and make him your assist man. Right now, it's going well for them because they're up 2 points. There's 1 minute, 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Wakra 16, Al-Sad 14. You are listening and watching QBF Channel 2 from Doha. We are here at Al Gharafa Indoor Stadium. This is Game 6 of the Qatar League. Al-Sad is posting a record of 5-0. Al Walker's posting a record of 3-2. Al-Sad will push to stay undefeated. Al Walker needs to push to get back into the winning column after dropping 2 straight games. 5 players for Walker: Caldwell, Sule, King, Abdullah, and Darwish. In black for Al-Sad, Nasser Reyes, Andre, Babacar Dane, Mustafa Fuda, and Dominique James. 1 minute, 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. With Walker 16, Sad 14. Inbounded. Dominique James will trigger the offense for Al Sadd. They go inside to Andre. Andre will be the playmaker because he has a bit of a size mismatch against Abdullah. Shot by Nasser. Rebounded by Al Sadd. They get another shot clock. Whoa. Good pass. Andre to Babacar. And foul by Ahmed Derwish against Babacar Dane for the three-point potential. Dang has done a very good job for Al Sadd this year. He's playing great man-to-man defense. He's running the court very effectively on the fast break. He's giving them a boost and moved himself into the starting lineup. 17 for Al Sadd, 16 for Wakra, and Caldwell again. Whoa! Dang! Went for the two-hand flush. Caldwell said, no way, I'm going to give it to you, and met him at the ring. I thought it was a normal challenge, but the official, who has more jurisdiction on the court for me, has ruled it unsportsmanlike foul. Dang, it's the line. Shooting 2 shots. First one is down. Second shot coming up. Babacar Dang making his presence known on both defense and offense. Knocks down the second shot. Ball out of bounds to Al Sadd, leading 19-16. There's 20.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ball inbounded to Fuda. Fuda back to Dang. Dang handoff back to Fuda. Back in the low post again. Look to me, they're going to look to take advantage of this the rest of the quarter as Andre goes over top of Abdullah. Big height advantage. Half-court shot is up off the rim by Justin King. Score at the end of the first quarter is Al Sadd 19, Al Walker 16. You are watching QBF Channel 2 from Garafa Indoor Stadium, the QBF League, the English version. I'm Robert Taylor, and I'll be your host for the next 3 quarters. Stay tuned. This is the end of the first quarter. Welcome back to Garafa Indoor Stadium, where Al Sadd is leading 21-16 over Al Walker Sports Club. First quarter statistics, Neither team shot the ball that well, with Al Walker shooting 40% from the field and Al Sadd shooting only 37% from the field. Rebounds are just about even. 11 for Al Walker, 9 for Al Sadd. Turnovers, Al Sadd 1, Al Walker 4. Though I really thought that Walker had turned the ball over more than 4 times. The statisticians, perhaps they have a better view of the basketball game than what I have right now. Ball will be inbounded by Al Walker. Down 21-16. Caldwell passes it to King. King sets the offense. First pass, hot. Offensive foul. Must have been a push-off away from the ball. Now, there's a change in call. Foul on Andre, number 34, push-off against Irfan Saeed. Okay, we got this right now. Ball with Al Walker. Foul on Andre. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Another foul. Babakar Dane. So, first 10 seconds of the second quarter, we have 2 team fouls on Al Sadd and 2 fouls on Dane. Throw the ball inside. See if you can get into the bonus. He threw the ball inside, and he got the jump shot from the short corner. Again, Sule is making his presence big time for Al Walker today. Score, 21 Al Sadd, 18 for Walker. Mustafa throws the ball in. Give and go, miscue. Dominic James. King with the dribble. King with the take. No call by the official. Mustafa brings it across. Mustafa steps back. Foul on Justin King. Late call. Mustafa Fuda will shoot 3. Wow. That is foul number 3 on Justin King. Al Walker can feel the force to lose Justin King. He is the player who gets them into the offense and runs the team. He is right now offensively the leader of the team. And with D. Odom out with injury, I would be curious to see who the point guard would be or who the lead guard would be if Justin King was to go out of the game. He has 3 fouls with 9 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the second quarter. I look for Al Sadd to put him on the defensive end and see if they can take advantage of him. No way he can play as aggressive as he plays with 3 fouls in the second quarter. Mock press again. Nothing major. Al Sadd drops back into the 2-3 matchup zone. King with the shot. Oh, whoa. Dominique James. Little man with his head next to the rim. Dominique played his college basketball at USA Powerhouse, Marquette University. He's the teammate of Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder of the NBA. Block. Dang. Brings it down. Fuda with the miss. Caldwell brings it across. Game starting to pick up a little bit. Sule again, one-on-one with Nasser Reyes. Back to Sule. 11 left. Darwish with the bomb. And the bomb is answered. Ahmed Darwish gets on the scoreboard with a 3. 24, Al Sadd. 21 for Al Wakra. 7:55 left to go in the second quarter. They're looking to go exclusively inside to Andre. Nasser Reyes has a shot blocked. King comes across, kicks it back to Irfan. Ball reversal, back to Darwish. Whoa, one in and one out. Darwish put it up. Dang, with the dribble drive to the basket. All the way across, kicks it back to Andre. Andre knocks it down from 3 as Al Sadd goes up 27-21. There's 7 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Turnover, King. Still Dang. Oh, miscue by Andre. Caught by Andre. Basket by Al Sadd. 29-21 for Al Sadd. 29 Sadd, 21 Wakra. Timeout. Wakra. Anytime the ball is going up and down the court quickly, total advantage for Al Sadd. They have more footwork, they have faster footwork, they have more ball handlers. Any quick game advantage Al Sadd. Walker has to come down, run his plays, use all of his players, get open shots to Malik Salim, get open shots to Ahmed Darwish, get open shots to Justin King. 2 different paces. Which team's pace will control the outcome of the game? Sadd wants to dance quick. Walker wants to dance slow. Right now, advantage for Al Sadd, 29-21. Turnovers have hurt Al Walker. Every time they turn the ball over, Al Sadd is in transition with Dame, with Fuda, with Dominique James, with Nasser Reyes. They're running up and down the court much faster than the Al Walker players. Again, fake press, nothing major. Little bit of resistance, easily handled by Walker. Back to King. Back in the 2-3 matchup. King to Caldwell. Caldwell to Saeed. Darwish kicks it out to King. King with the bomb off the mark. Unbelievably poor outside shooting for Al Wakra. Outside of Suli. The majority of the players are not shooting well, a high percentage from the field. Dominique James dancing, weaving, up, basket down. Dominique James puts Al Sadd up 10 points. Darwish to Sule. Sule to Caldwell. Caldwell to King. King tries again and not successful again. Struggling with his outside shot. James brings it across. Fake handoff to Mustafa Fuda. Leaning off the board against Irfan Saeed. And now Al Sadd is putting his will and flexing his muscles against Walker as they go up by 12 with 5 minutes left. King again. Irfan Saeed kicks it across. Caldwell in the corner. Shot clock. Down. Dribbled out of bounds to Al Sadd. And Walker now is starting to fall apart. Not having a very good second quarter up to this point as Justin King goes out and national team player Malik Salim is in the game. Dominique James brings it across. Al Sadd to be smart now, just to run offense and make Walker defend him. James with the fake shot. Nasser Reyes knocks down a 3. And now Al Sadd goes up 15 36-21. Walker is cold and Sad is hot from outside. Malik Salim is running offense right now for Walker. As Justin King is out of the game. Outside has switched the defense and gone back man to man. Whoa. Big time move by Irfan Saeed as he put Nasser Reyes on his back as he took him to the basket. These two have had a lot of encounters over the years in national team training for the national team in Qatar. Nasser Reyes being a new player on the national team for 1 year, and veteran Irfan Saeed has been a national team player between 10 and 12 seasons. That time, the advantage went to the veterans, and the punishment went to the not rookie, went to the newcomer. Irfan Saeed will shoot one. His team down 13, 4:30 left. He is short. Rebound, Andre back to Dominique James. James, clear side. Anytime the side is clear, he lost the handle. Nasser picks it. Ball to Malik. Malik's going to be the point guard, it looks like. Oh, another steal by Dame. I don't know how many steals he had. At least 4. Steal and basket. He is quicker than any player on the court next to Dominique James right now, and much quicker than any player Al Walker has. Caldwell is off. Rebound Red. James will take his time. Run a play for Al Sadd as they're up 15. Ball into Andre, their post playmaker. Irfan Saeed guarding. James with the bomb off the mark. Rebound Malik Salim. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left. Down to Sule. Sule spots up. Off the mark. Off the mark. Off the mark. Walker is ice cold in the second quarter. Runner by Andre. Misses. Darwish brings it across. Darwish to Caldwell. Caldwell to Malik Salim. Closely guarded by Babacar Dang. Inside to Darwish. He had a height advantage. Didn't take it. Oh, another steal and another turnover. Dominique James off to the races. Score 40. Al Sadd 23 for El Walker. This second quarter has gone exclusively for Al Sadd. They're putting the game away. Hold by Dominique James. Foul Dominique James on the posting up of Joshua Caldwell. Justin King comes back in the game for Ahmed Darwish. There's 2:34 left to go in the second quarter. Al Sadd putting this game in his pocket with a 17-point lead. Caldwell with the ball. And finally, outside shot knocked down by Al Wakra by Joshua Caldwell. Sadd is taking their time. A little bit of pressure. Irfan Saeed against Andre. Dang. Stand. Andre. Shot fake. No shot. Dominique James with the drive. No basket. Foul on Josh Caldwell with the body against the quicker Dominique James. That is Caldwell's second foul. Both fouls similar. James with the left-hand dribble going left to the baseline, short corner. Caldwell at 6'6", 6'7", trying to stay with him. A little bit of body contact, and the referees aren't having any of it right now. 40 for Al Sadd, 26 for Al Walker. Dog. Abu Faisal. Aisha comes into the game for Babacar Dane, the young man who's been studying in the U.S. will get some playing time, which is good for him. Hand up with the dribble drive to the rack. Foul against Abu Isa. He'll go to the foul line. That's great in the game. 8 seconds. already at the foul line. He can put his name in the score sheet with 1 or 2 baskets. Foul on Sule, and that's 2. Walker needs to be careful. Justin King already has 3 fouls. If Sule was to have 3 fouls at halftime, that would really be a bad situation for Al Walker. Zabuisa not. Substitution. Nasser Reyes goes out. Inside, tough matchup for the young man against Caldwell. Caldwell is a very, very, very skilled player. He's a 26-point per game player. And now a post-up against Abuisa is a very difficult situation. You have a pro versus a high schooler. Advantage that time went to the pro. Timeout for Al Sadd, who's in control of the game. The lead at 42 for Al Sadd, 29 for Walker. Walker down 13 and would like to cut into this lead the next 1 minute 39 seconds left to go. Coach Manos will settle his team down, get a play ran for his team on offense, organize his group on defense, and for sure he would love to go into the locker room at halftime with double digits as the lead. Walker have to be deliberate. First of all, no more turnovers. Turnovers have been the biggest enemy for Al Walker this afternoon. Passes really slow, cross court. Dame has been shooting lanes, intercepting passes, attacking the basket. You must not turn the ball over, in particular when you are behind in the score. When you're behind in the score, you always need to get a shot at the basket. You don't need to give the ball to the other team and allow them to get easy baskets in transition. I'm sure Coach Ehab at halftime will discuss thoroughly about his team's ball handling in the second quarter. Down 13, 139 left. Ball with Al Sadd. Mustafa brings it across. Walker's in zone defense right now, and Dominique James went past the zone, through the zone, over top of the zone, and knocked down the runner inside the lane. And now Al Sadd is back into the 2-3. Caldwell with a bomb. Off. Rebound. Andre. 1 minute 8 left. 44-29. Al Sadd is ahead of Al Walker. Taking their time. They can afford to take the time. They have the lead, and they have the ball. Dominique James with 14 seconds left. Kick it to Mustafa in the corner. Wide open 3. Miss. Walker is very lucky. Usually Mustafa, who's been shooting extremely well from the 3-point line. And that one was open. He could have knocked that shot down and put them down, put Al Sadd up 18. King, again, cannot find the range on his jump shot. When it leaves his hand, the shot is looking good. When it gets to the rim, it's not falling through. 17 seconds left to go. They will play the shot clock down, and they can run it down to 3 seconds. At the 3-second mark, shot needs to go up. James, 1. And that is the end of the second quarter, which belonged to Al Sadd. Score 44 points for Al Sadd at halftime versus 29 points for Al Walker at halftime. You are listening to QBF Channel 2, the English version of the Qatar Basketball League. Welcome back to Garafa Indoor Stadium for the second half of the match between Al Wakra and Al Sadd. Al Sadd has a 44-29 point lead leading into the third quarter. The second quarter belongs strictly to Al Sadd. First half statistics: 36% shooting from the floor for Al Sadd, 45% for Al Sadd, 36% for Al Wakra. Fast break points, and this was critical: 12 for Al Sadd, 7 fast break points for Al Wakra. And listen to this: points from turnovers, 18 for Al Sadd, 0 for Al Wakra. So you see the difference in game is turnovers and points off turnovers and fast break points and shooting percentage. No way to shoot 36% from the field and expect to be the head at halftime in any game against a good team. As a result, Al Sadd is shooting 45% from the field, which is more respectable, in addition to 12 points of fast break and 18 points off turnovers. They take a 15-point lead of 44-29 into the third quarter of the game. Ball out of bounds with Al Sadd. National team playmaker Mustafa Fuda takes the ball out of bounds. First possession to Dominique James, and here we are into the third quarter with Al Sadd ahead 15 points, 44-29. Walker man-to-man, James with the drive, blocked by Sule against Dominique James. King brings it up. Justin Caldwell with the ball. Caldwell's looking to do a lot of passing today, which is out of character because he is a high scorer in our league at 26, 27 points. Stagger screen for Caldwell. Back into the low box for Sule. Sule backs it down. Another turnover. 24-second clock violation. 4. Al Wakra. Sadd takes the ball out of bounds. Turnovers. Turnovers are bad, in particular when you're behind in the game. You cannot afford to give additional possessions to your opponent. You need to get a shot at the basket every time down when you are losing. Ball inside the Reyes. Lucky as he missed from point-blank range. Walker brings the ball across. Caldwell with the drive and the finish. And finally, Joshua Caldwell will be looking to put his offense together in the second half of the game. 31 for Al Walker, 44 for Al Sadd. Nasser Reyes with the shot fake. Gang has been excellent. Ooh, backdoor cut. Great pass by Andre. Great cut by Dominique James as Sadd goes back up 15, 46, 31. There's 8 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Walker is deliberate. This is their style. Take your time. Look the ball around the different players. Make passes and see who can shoot. And their shooting has not been very good the second quarter of this game as they shot for the whole first half, 35%. And this dug them in the hole at 15 points. Ball inbounded by Mustafa Fuda of Al Sadd. Fuda to Dominique James. Open court, high screen. James to the dribble dot, shake, bake, basket. Dominique James. And everybody knows what Dominique James can do out there. Once he starts shaking and baking and changing speeds and changing directions, Dominique James is one of the premier players in the league and one of the best fourth quarter players that you'll see in the QBS. Guarding Caldwell with help from Andre. Malik Salim with a bomb off the mark. Rebound, Sule. Sule to the basket. Kicked it back to Caldwell. Caldwell with 3. And I'm still waiting for Caldwell to turn up the offense in the third quarter. Assist, Sule. Basket, Caldwell. 14-point lead for Al Sadd. Tough defense. Irfan against Andre. Dominique James kicking to Andre. Andre tip pass by King. King to the basket. Malik Salim is fouled. Malik Salim will shoot 2. Foul on number 14, Dominique James, as Malik Salim, national team player, will shoot 2 shots. 48-34. Miss. Foul shot by Malik, which is unusual because Malik is an excellent shooter from anywhere on the basketball court. I remember him as a young man playing many years for our Rayyan club and knocking down shots all over the club, all over the court. Missed them both. That is highly unusual. Dominique brings it across. Up 14 points to Andre. Andre launches, missed, rebound Sule. Malik brings it across to King. Again, a little bit too slow and too deliberate with their offense. Double from across, which seems to be what's going to be employed by outside when the ball goes into Sule. Bring the help from post to post, double on the post, and force the cross-court pass for the open shot. Nasser with the ball to the basket, pinned by the rim. Malik brings it across. Malik to Irfan. Caldwell again. Is he going to heat up? No, off the mark. Sule with the shot. Could have been a foul. No call. Babacar will take it. Nice runner off the board. Missed. King. Sule to the rack. Sule with the left. And got the roll. And Andre is angry at his teammate. Seems to be a discussion and a difference of opinion between Babacar Dang and Andre of Al Sadd. I'm sure they'll work it out. At times, teammates quite often, well, often enough, will have disagreements on the court. But the most important thing, they're all on the same team and they're teammates. So they'll solve their differences quickly in order that the team is effective and it's in the best interest of the team. But sometimes, believe me, if you've played on the team, there are times when you have words with your teammates, not the coach, but with teammates. Up 12. Block. Caldwell against Dominique James. Jump shot. And now Walker is creeping slowly back into competition with Malik Salim knocking down an outdoor shot. And now the lead is down to 9, 48 for Al Sadd, 39 for Al Wakra. Dang, with the ball. Give and go through, no pass. Mustafa uses the screen, weaves back, forth, puts it up. Rebound Sule. And now can Wakra cut back into the lead with a basket. Oh, name it, ooh, lucky. Could have been a turnover. Ended up in the hands of Justin King. Wakra scores again. Justin King with the left-hand finish. And the lead is down to 7. Al Sadd, 48. Al Wakra getting back in the game, 41. Timeout, Al Sadd. Good time to diffuse tension among this team, if there's tension for Al Sadd. Again, as I speak, there are times on the basketball court with a team the players will get upset at each other, and words are often exchanged between the two. What's important is they quickly solve the problem, get back focused the way they should be, and move on as a team. You cannot let things or disagreements with teammates or coach affect your play on the court. Al Sadd started to break down. Coach Manus, who's very intelligent, very smart, has a lot of experience, got a timeout. As soon as he saw his team start to fall apart, Wakra has to have new spirit and new life, cutting the 15-point lead down to 7. There's 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. Score, Wakra 41, Al Sadd 48. Wakra comes out with a new bouncing their step with Malik Salim, Caldwell, King, Irfan, and Sule in black for Al Sadd. Dominique James, Mustafa Fuda, Nasser Al-Reyes, Andre, and Babacar Dane. Ball with Al Sadd as they inbound. Ball inbound to Nasser Reyes. Back to Dominique James where the ball should be. Ball across the Reyes to Fuda, and now they look to go back into Andre. He does everything. Scores points, hits threes, throws up hooks, makes passes, rebound the ball. Offensive rebound by Dane. Missed by Dane. King took an elbow in the eye. No blood, no foul. King is still wiping his eye off. Uses the high screen by Irfan. Irfan to Malik. Malik to Joshua King. Dunk, two hands. Wow. That was really exciting. Took off from out on the court, extended, and threw it down with two hands. As the momentum started to change for Al Walker as they get back in the game. Score, 48 Al Sadd, 43 for Al Walker. We have 3:36 left to go in the third quarter, and Walker's making the move. Dominique James with the ball inside to Andre. Quick jump hook. Foul, Sule on the reach. Substitution. James out. Young man, Faisal Abu Issa in. Wow. Tough situation to put a young man in. Up 5, 3:28 left to go in the third quarter. But I'm sure Coach Manos, who has a lot of experience, has something in mind as I see him on the sideline discussing strategy with Dominique James. Walker counters and gets Sule out the game and brings Ahmed Derwish, and Sule leaves the court. Andre shooting two. First one is up and down. Puts Al Sadd up 7, 50 to 43. There he is. Well, 49-43. Mistake. Second one up. Off the mark. Rebound, Caldwell. Caldwell to King. King to Caldwell. Caldwell brings it across. Irfan back to King. King dribbles. Kicks it to Caldwell. How could he be that wide open? Block. Smack. Volleyball. Whoa. Lot of action. But foul before the call. Wow. Andre spiked the ball. With the spike on the block shot. Babacar Dane will shoot two. He's really had a good game in a lot of ways. First, with his man-to-man defense, as I speak about Dane. Second, with his ability to get in the lane and get steals. Third, his ability to score points, even double figures. Dane, who is normally just a hustler, has been in double figures all season with a 12-point-per-game average, which is good for a kid who wasn't expected to be in the starting lineup, is now 12 PPG player. And he gets a rest from coach as Dominique James comes in. Adjustment made by Coach Manos, and Al Sadd still up 8, 51-43. Back in the 2-3 zone. Missed the open man. Malik Salim was open. Solid with the cut. Should have went straight up. Instead, Caldwell didn't. Oh, that was close. Caldwell with a prayer off the buzzer, and the prayer was answered. Backboard from straight away, three-point shot. Walker down 5. 51 outside, 46 Walker. Abu Faisal with the ball. Faisal to the rack. Faisal up. Foul. Jump ball possession with Wakra. 51-46. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And Wakra, can they cut closer into the lead? Full court press. Man employed by Al-Sad. Walker will have to bring it across under pressure. Down 5. Caldwell will inbound. King and Malik Salim are in the backcourt. Ball inbound to King. King to Caldwell. Caldwell back to King. Seems I'm saying this a lot. I'm repeating myself a lot. King with the dribble. Sad is smart. Will sit back in the zone. Sully double across. King again. Mr. Handler. Malik out the corner. Wild long miss. And now they're in transition. 3-on-1. Nasser Reyes with the dunk. Classic fast break. Assist. Dominique James. Throw down by Nasser. Threw the hammer down on Al Walker. Again, they're going to double Sully in the post. Malik again, moving the ball around the perimeter. Ball inside to Sully. Sully with the dribble to the rack. Missed it, lost the handle. 5 seconds left. Malik with the three-pointer. Off, rebound, Nasser Reyes. 53-46. There's 1 minute, 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball with Al-Sad. Lead and ball with Al-Sad. Faisal with the ball, skips it across to Andre. Andre out. Caldwell with the dribble. Gives it to King. King looks it across, takes it across. Shot off the marker. King. Wow. Sully needed to finish that. Right around the basket, but perhaps it's a little bit of fatigue because this is his first game back. And though he is in condition, he might not be in game condition, which there is a difference. Game condition in basketball means you have to be able to go up and down the court. Not only that, jump. Not only that, move side to side on defense, which takes a lot out of your legs. Quite often, you hear people on treadmills and people on cross trainers trying to get in basketball shape. The only way you get in basketball shape is you play full court basketball. And Sully, who's doing a great job for Al Walker, was a little bit tired on the shot I was looking for and one on that shot. Missed the first one, knocked down the second one as Al Walker cuts the lead to 6. Ball and lead with Al-Sad. Mustafa, tricky, Dominic, foul, away from the ball. On Malik Salim, away from the ball. He's guarding Dominique James. So all things being equal, he held Dominique James. And I don't blame him because if I was matched up against Dominique James away from the ball, I would hold Dominique James. Skip pass. Andre. Wow. Faisal. Abuisa. Long rebound. Off the mark. Faisal. Offensive rebound. And back up. My. You got Babakar Dang, who's not expected to score, and he puts up points. You got Faisal Abuisa, just freshly back from the United States, and probably only with the Al-Sad club the last 14 or 15 days, with 4 points in the game. 2 foul shots in the second quarter, and then a critical offensive rebound to end the third quarter. Al-Sad goes up 55-47. This is the start of the fourth quarter. We are at Garafa Indoor Stadium witnessing a very exciting match between Al-Sad and Al Wakra. I'm Robert Taylor bringing you this game live from the Qatar Basketball Federation League. We are Channel 2 in the English version of the league, and we hope to bring you an exciting fourth quarter. Al Wakra managed to win the third quarter 18-9 over Al Sadd and cut the lead to 6 points. 5 players out on the court for Al Wakra to start the fourth quarter. Number 18, number 16, Malik Salim. Number 1, Josh Caldwell. Irfan Saeed, number 30, Sule Mami, who's made his debut again with Al Wakra, doing a very good job as we start the fourth quarter of the game. Malik Salim is giving me a wink. So apparently Malik Salim is going to heat up for me in the fourth quarter. Dominique James, guarded by Caldwell. Good defense by Al Wakra. Rayyan off the mark, did not hit rim. Across. King. Caldwell. Off. Wow. How many open shots have been missed by Al Wakra today? James, off the mark, ball out of bounds to Al Sadd. Contact, I don't know how much was contact. The official did not think there was as much contact as what I did. Checking with the table. Normal in the fourth quarter. Coaches and referees seem to get to know each other a little bit better. They've been friendly with each other all game. Let's hope it finishes that way. Andre with the miss. Jump hook over the right shoulder off the mark. Malik to Sule. Sule baseline. Wow. Again, in and out. And Al Wakra is really having bad luck with the shot. All the shots look good. When it hits the rim, it's coming out. Dominique sizing him up. Dominique to the basket. Wow. As Sule went to help on Dominique. Nasser Reyes with the tip dunk. Two-hand tip dunk. And that's probably the third dunk Nasser has had tonight. All of them similar. Two-hand dunks with a lot of power and authority. King with the ball. King to Irfan Saeed. Irfan to Malik. Malik is going to knock that down. So his score, 50 Al Wakra, 55 Al Sadd. There's 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Man-to-man defense employed by Wakra. Irfan Saeed has done a great job with Andre. It's the second quarter and the third quarter. Hard hedge. Dominique James off the mark. And now, what do I see? Wakra trying to run as they beat Al Sadd back from defense to offense. Wakra in transition, running the fast break. Not exactly a classic fast break. It was breaks with passes. You know, sometimes you don't have to have a lot of speed with the dribble, the fast break. If you can pass the ball effectively and get players up and down the court, you can get easy baskets. That time it was three passes to Sully in the lane, and he gets fouled. Substitution. Peso Abuisa, who did a great job, out. Babacar Dang, who's been a very effective player this game in. Some discussion between the scorer and the coach. And I'm glad I'm sitting on the other side, so I don't need to listen to this discussion. Too many times in my career, I've had these type of talks, not necessarily with the table, but always with the official on the court. So now, Coach Manos is going to let the officials have a talk among themselves, and hopefully we can get this problem solved. Good for the players because they get a chance to rest. And now, Coach Ehab will make his claim. So now we have claims on both sides. This is an unofficial timeout. The game has been stopped. Players can now rest. Now the players are having discussion. Everybody's in discussion, negotiating. I don't know exactly what the business is. Hopefully we'll get the basketball game started at 7:44 left to go in the fourth quarter, 55-52. And chances are there will be a lot of discussion going on this next 7:44. Still a discussion. I think I see exactly what the discussion is all about, but I'm here to commentate the play-by-play and not be a person that makes rules for the officials on the other side of the court. But it seems to me that possession arrow should be back with Al-Sad and not with Walker. And the possession arrow still looks to be with Al-Sad. Well, the players have had a long rest. Nobody should complain about being tired because they've had a 2-minute or 3-minute rest just during this discussion. Discussion continues. Ball out of bounds with Al-Sad lead. They have the ball. They have the lead. There's 7:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. Al-Sad is up, 55-52. Ball inbounded to Mustafa Fuda. Ball with Andre. Dribble handoff. Dominique James. And he will get involved in the fourth quarter. He is a fourth quarter player. This is no mystery to people who've been watching the QDF. Usually when it's time to deliver, he is a deadly finisher in the fourth quarter of most basketball games. With Sad being up 3, trust me, Dominique James will look to take this game. The next 7:24 left. Ball inbounded to Dominique James. Kicked it to Dang. Guarded by Malik Salim. Block. Shot. Irfan Saeed. Not is given 100%. Irfan, set shot. No legs. Sule with the rebound and lost it to Andre. Irfan is giving everything on the defensive end. Slip. Slip means a fake screen by the screener, and then the offensive screener goes to the basket without setting the screen. James off the mark. Little bit of a flop. I shouldn't say flop. It's against the rules nowadays. Wow, foul underneath on the rebound. Andre, 6'8". King, 6'4". Who got the call? King got the call this time. Ball out of bounds to Wakra. Caldwell sizes up. King knocks down Mustafa twice. Wow, interesting. When you get knocked down once, that's one thing. You get back up, you get knocked down again, you want one of the 2 calls. Mustafa got 0 calls. The official told him to stand up. Let's get back out here and play. Ball out of bounds to Wakra. Down 3. Malik ties the basketball game with the 3. Malik Salim, national team player, has delivered and tied it up for Al-Sad. 6 minutes left. Dominique James with the ball, and normally with the ball in the fourth quarter. Shot clock down to 8. Dominique James kicks it out. Blocked again. How good a defense is Irfan Saeed playing on one leg and one ankle, coming back from Achilles surgery. On the defensive end, just a magnificent job. Malik again, shot, fake, block. And Mustafa does not like the call. He seemed to me like he had the right position. Block called by the referee. Timeout, Al Sadd. And Sadd is not happy right now with the officiating. And back to the scores table we go again for the discussion. Keep in mind, Al Sadd is playing without their second leading scorer or third leading scorer on the team. Misha Todic, who is also 17 points a game, called a fever, and he's on the court, he's dressed, but he will not participate. So in essence, Al Sadd is playing with two professionals. Give them a lot of credit. They scored 55 points, only 11 points in the third quarter, and the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, they've only scored 11 for the half, which is not unusual. It is unusual for them. Walker has managed to get back in the game, playing at a little bit faster pace. Excellent defense. Irfan Saeed against Andre in the post. Irfan Saeed has blocked 3 of the shots. It's made life very difficult for him in the low post. If there's an unsung hero playing on one leg, not being able to bounce up as fast as he can offensively, but doing great defense, that would be Irfan Saeed. Ball out of bounds with Walker. Caldwell will take it out. Caldwell King, Malik Salim, Irfan Saeed, Suli, and White. Mustafa, Dominique James, Nasser Reyes, Babacar, and Andre, and block. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. Walker with one thing. James goes for the steal. Caldwell to the rack, spins to Irfan, knocks it across. King with the short jump shot off the marker. Rebound, Irfan Saeed. As soon as I say his jumping ability was not that quick on offense, he gets on the offensive board. And guess what? Walker has the lead. But I'll tell you, Dominique James, no call. And now King brings it across to Caldwell. Caldwell for 3, off. Mustafa thought about attacking, slowed it down, brings it back out, getting ready to run the play. Get out of the corner, young man. Don't go there. Kicked it back. Andre with the bomb. Puts Al Sadd back up. 58-57. And both teams are starting to heat it up from outside with 4 minutes, 37 seconds left to go in the game. Irfan Saeed. King. Caldwell. Irfan Saeed. Nice shot off the glass. Missed. Offensive board. Taken away by Dang. Dang has been a sweet move to the rack. Looked the pass off to Dominique James and then finished himself. Basket. Babacar Dang. Wow, that was nice. Sweet move. First with the attack, then with the fake pass, and then with the finish. This game is going back and forth. Walker came from behind 15 to take a 2-point lead, 57-55. And now Al Sadd is answered with 5 straight points to take a 60-57 lead, 4 minutes, 13 seconds left. You are watching and listening to TBS, Channel 2 of the Qatar Basketball League, English version of the games which will be broadcast this year. I'm Robert Taylor, and I'm the one who will be handling this game for you tonight. We have a very, very good game with 4 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the game. Let's see what will unfold over the next 4 minutes. 60 Al Sadd, 57 Al Walker. 4:13 left. Welcome to QBF Channel 2. We have a good one brewing. In white, Celine, number 16, King 8, Caldwell 1, Sully 28, Irfan Saeed, who's been the hero on the defensive end and finishing with the shot. Irfan Saeed is coming to work this game in the fourth quarter. Number 42, Nasser Reyes. Andre, 34, Dang 5. Oh, Faisal Abu Issa is back. Dominique James is out, maybe injured on the side. And Mustafa Fuda. So an interesting lineup to finish the game. Well, finish to start 4 minutes for Al Sad. Ball comes in. King calling out offense. Sad back in the matchup 2-3. Side to side. Effective passing. They should be looking for Malik Salim or Caldwell. It's Caldwell with the 3. And guess what? We're tied again at 60-60. You don't want to leave this game. 3:49 left. Dang is running the point right now for Al Sad. And that's really interesting. Andre with the ball. National team player Mustafa Fuda with the ball. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Fuda with the long bomb. Wow! He knocked down at the end of the shot clock a long 2. Not a 3, a 2. 62-60 for Al Sad. King with the ball. Whoa. I think he got a break. My feeling is the ball went off his leg, but the official had a better view than what I had. Walker will take the ball out. 62-60. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the game. To Malik Salim. Walker, Sad, back man to man. Sully, baseline. Will shoot 2. Foul on Nasser Reyes. As Sully went baseline with the drive, tried to reverse layup. He did not finish. Foul, Nasser. Shooting 2 is Sully. Late in the game, we talk about legs. Your foul shots. Your legs are good, you should be able to put it in. Your legs are bad, you're going to shoot short. Let's watch Sully and see what he comes up with. Ball is up. Ooh, did he get a lucky bounce? Lucky bounce. Second shot up. Knocked it down. We have a tie at 62 all. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left to go. Fourth quarter. Al Walker versus Al Sad. And Sad is running offense without 2 professional players. 2 professional players are out. Misha is out with sickness. Dominique James is hurt. Mustafa Fuda. Oh! 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Foul by Malik Salim on Mustafa Fuda. 2:48 left to go. Ball out of bounds. The clock will reset with 14. Wow, tough time to foul. Just finished the defense out. He was not attacking the basket in a position to shoot. Now the shot clock is back to 14. Mustafa will see these same situations with a national team player. But right now, the hero. Up, block shot again. Shot clock goes off, but no, the shot was Caldwell to the basket. Caldwell and missed it. Wow, wow, wow. Tried to finish with the left hand. Foul on number 4, Mustafa Fuda. Caldwell will shoot 2 shots. That game is tied 62-62. 2:25 left. And now, Sad with 5 fouls. Walker will shoot in the bonus the rest of the game as Caldwell knocks down the first shot. Walker goes up 63-62. And right now, a lot of talking on the court between teammates. Down 64-62. There's 2:25 left. Dominique, no sign of Dominique James on the side. And now, Al Sadd is looking to finish with one professional and four players, three national team players from Qatar. They will run offense through Andre, who is off the mark with a long three. Caldwell baseline, spins, back to King. They call one. They're looking for a post-up between Caldwell and Abu Issa. They have the matchup they want. Hold by Abu Issa, and now Caldwell will shoot two. Not an easy matchup for Abu Issa to play against the second leading scorer in the league at 27 points. The kid had good position, but again, if the offense is in front of him, ooh, big miss. Foul shots become critical. As he missed the first one, he gets the second one. Saeed in the lane early. 65. Wakra, 62. Sad. And now each possession becomes critical. You get a chance to see which players want the ball and which players will be passers and screeners and rebounders. Mustafa, foul against Sully, and that's still only the third team foul for Al Wakra. So out of bounds, 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Ball will go to Al Sadd. Faisal Abu Issa takes it in. King guarding Mustafa to Nasser. Mustafa with the dribble drive, with the dribble. Kicked it out to Faisal. Faisal inside. Oh, shot clock violation. Too many passes. Wow, tough situation. Tough situation. Definitely you want to get a shot off every time down in the fourth quarter. 24 seconds is not acceptable. Okay, it's finished. Now you got to play defense and get the ball back. It's man-to-man in the bonus. Here's Walker moving the ball from side to side, taking a lot of time. Now Sadd is matched up in the zone, and now Walker will not get a good shot. Malik Salim, oh, foul with 1 second left to go on the shot clock. Wow, 3 shots. Woo! That is really a break for Al Walker. Malik Salim had virtually nothing. The shot clock is run down. He put up a shot. Foul on Babacar Dang, challenging the shot. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, Malik misses the first one. Again, Malik, who's a very good foul shooter, missed the first shot. He gets two more shots. 2 more shots could put Al Walker up 3 possessions in this game. Let's watch the second one as it goes up. Good. 64, 66, 62. It's right now a 2-possession game. Malik knocks down the third foul shot. It could go to a 5-point lead. Malik missed. Sully with the rebound. Trap. Ball out. And now, I think personally they have to foul. I don't think they can play 24 seconds. Shot is up. Air ball. With Dang. Quick pass in to Andre. Jump hook. 66. 64, I think. Put the points on the board. Yes. 66. 64. Now, heavy discussions on both sides. 31.7 left. Ball with Walker. They should get the ball at half court. They have 24 seconds to shoot. They are in the bonus. In the meantime, Sadd is not in the bonus. So Walker can afford to be a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end. In fact, they can even foul once before going into the bonus. Let's see how this will play out. Right now, Al Walker has 2 players, 3 players who can finish, who are good shooters from outside. Maybe only one of the 3 are as good as attacking the basket, and that's Josh Caldwell. Whereas outside, right now, for sure, Andre has to be their winning player to take the game for them at the end. Mustafa Fuda is gaining experience. He's a national team player, and perhaps he has the confidence also to take shots in the last 30 seconds of the game. Trust me, and I've coached basketball a long time. Players always talk about wanting to take the last shot. There's not many players really out there who in their heart want to take the game-winning shot. Malik Salim will take the game winner if necessary. Josh Caldwell will take the game winner if necessary. I think that the other 3 players will be team players. For outside, as I look at who comes out on the court, I see Andre, who's probably capable of taking a game-winning shot. I see Mustafa capable of taking a game-winning shot. I don't think there's anybody else that I would trust with my last possession to shoot, to win, or lose the game from him. But Coach Manos is in practice every day with his team. He knows his team much better than me. Full court, pressure, and Coach Ihab is elected to take the ball out and work up the court. Trap. Get out of the corners. I don't know why players go to the side of the court. Keep the ball in the middle of the court where you can go left or right. You pin yourself on the corner. Then now the out-of-bounds line is also working against you. 7. Malik loses it. Andre with the ball. Babacar to the basket. Foul and basket. And it's Babacar Dang. Again, I did not expect Dang to take it. He took the ball off the steal to the rack. Floater inside the lane. Basket and foul. And now the game is all tied up at 66. There is 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the game. Dang, unsung hero, will shoot 1. Ball is up, ball is down. And guess what? Outside has taken a 1-point lead. Turnover by veteran Malik Salim into the lane. No call by the official on his penetration into the lane. Dang takes the ball down in transition. Goes up with the floater. Basket. Foul. Makes the foul shot. 1-point lead for Al-Sad. Wow, Al-Sad has managed this year in very close games, in situations would look like they were not going to win the game, to come up with, so far, a chance to win. 5.3 left. Let me see what play that Coach Ihab is going to run for his team. Whatever he puts up, it must be a game winner or a foul. And whoever he gets the ball into to take the shot must be a good foul shooter. Because if you cannot make foul shots, if the other team fouls you and you miss 2, that's the end of the game. Let me see who he goes to in this clutch situation. I'll be curious to see the offense that's run. I'll be curious to see what defense outside will play. Ball out of bounds. Malik Salim. Always watch the inbounder. He will usually throw the ball inbound and spot up. So it's 1 pass out on the court, 2nd pass to the inbounder, shot. 1st pass is out. Caldwell to the basket. Foul. He will shoot 2 with 2.1 seconds left. Now, foul shooting, which is a lost art. Players do not take as much time at the end of practice to shoot foul shots. Now you need foul shots. Missed the first one, and that's critical. Now we're looking at overtime. 2nd shot will go up. Making 2 would have ended the game. Well, would have put Walker in a better position to end the game. Caldwell with the 2nd shot. In. Tie game. 2.1 seconds left. Please, don't tell me you can have a more exciting game than what we're seeing right here at Garafa Indoor Stadium between Al Walker and Al Sadd. 67-67 with 2 minutes, 1 second left to go in the game. And a lot of points by both teams put on the board the last 15 seconds of the game. This is the QBF League in Doha, Channel 2, the English version of the QBF League. Al Walker 67, Al Sadd 67. There's 2.1 seconds left to go in the game. Now the shoe goes to the other side, and we see what Coach Manos sets up for his team to see who will take the game-winning shot. And now we also have to check the defense of Coach Ehab to see what type of defense he'll set up to defend this shot. 2.1, you're looking for possibly a drive and foul or just play it in overtime. You have two choices. I think you have to know your players on your team to decide which choice you're going to make. Out of bounds, side, 4. Al Sadd. Dominique James is the trigger man. And be careful. And always watch the guy who's taking the ball out of bounds. James triggers. Fake lob. Tip ball. 0.6 seconds went off the shot clock on the tip ball. Now it's 1.5. Let's see if they run the exact same action the second time around. Dang went to the basket. Andre went to the corner. Andre popped out this time. Oh, in and out, Andre with the runner. And we have overtime between Al Sadd and Al Walker. 67-67. We're going to play another 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Stay here. You're watching QBF, the English version of the QBF League between Al Sadd and Al Walker. And we're in overtime, 67-67. Wow. And without Dominique James, he seemed to be shipping up and going to the locker room. Give a lot of credit to the young players from Al Sadd, playing with one professional and 4 local players on the court. Al Walker had a chance with 2 shots by Caldwell to put them up 1 point. He missed the first one and made the second one. And here we are at 67. We have 5 minutes of overtime left. Everybody's emotions seem to have cooled down. I see the referees in front of me kind of laughing and smiling. They don't look too pressured by the situation. Both coaches are working their teams on both sides. Coach Manos is getting his team organized. This is a young team. Coach Ehab is trying to motivate his team into finishing the game. This is a 67-point game, which is more in the favor of the team that scores the least amount of points, which is Al Walker. But Al Sadd is showing a lot of heart. This is their second overtime game in 6 outings. They managed to win their first overtime game, and now we move into the second game. 5 minutes left. And everybody, tension seems to have gone down. 5 players for Walker: Malik Salim, Justin King, Josh Caldwell, Irfan Saeed, Suleiman for Al Sadd in black. Faisal Abu Isa, Mustafa Foda, Andre, Babakar Dang, Nasser Ryan, and they go inside. Young national team against old national team against young national team. Call goes to the veteran player as Malik uses experience to take advantage of the aggressiveness of young Faisal. Young Faisal has given Al Sadd a lift this game. Malik Salim shooting 2 as Al Faisal makes his case. But the official, Mr. Safe, is not listening to his case. He's a young player. Therefore, he's not going to get any consideration from the official until he takes some years' experience. As Malik Salim knocks down 2. And first blood is drawn by Al Walker in overtime as Mustafa Fuda brings it across. Again, they're running everything through Andre. Nice move, spin. Didn't get the rebound. Didn't get the rebound. You play good defense for 23 seconds. The last thing you have to do on defense, you must rebound the ball. Mustafa, short. Ball with Justin King. Same scenario. Zone, zone, zone. Blocked by Nasser Reyes. Not very good decision making by Al-Wakra. Took the ball down to the corner, short corner, picked it up, tried to feed back in the lane. That is low percentage basketball against the zone. So now, ball back with Al-Sad. High pick and roll. Dang in the middle of the court. Spins, jump hook. Did not drop this time. Same move that he made to tie the game. It didn't happen for him this time. Brings it across. Caldwell. King. Caldwell. Irfan Saeed. King. Malik Salim floating. Again, clock is running down. All at the Caldwell. Off the mark. Rebound, Justin King. Taken away by Faisal. Babacar Dang. No call. Could have been a charge. No call. Bodies flying. Okay. Sure, we have an overtime game here in Doha, Qatar. Bodies on the floor. Malik Salim takes the ball to King. Sully sets a screen. King uses the screen. One more pass back to Caldwell from the other side. Okay. Missed one. Knocked down on the other side. Made it on the other side. Wakra goes up 5. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Score 72-67. Mustafa Futta. And here comes Andre with the spin. Rebound. Sule. And players look tired. Sule dragging legs up and down the court. And now the game conditioning is starting to set in. But he's played a great game up until now. King with the ball. Back to Irfan Saeed. Back to Josh. Josh turns, spins, off the mark. Great hustle on the offensive rebound by Malik Salim. Ball with Al-Sad. Timeout, Al-Sad. A lot of games this week for both teams over the last 10 days. This is game 6 over the last 12 days. And, you know, to start the season with 3 games per week, two consecutive weeks, the wear and tear is starting to show. During this overtime, I watched both teams walk off the court. And both teams look to be tired. And I'm sure they're tired. Referees are having a discussion right in front of my table. And they have to come up with a plan on how they're going to call the next 1 minute and 53 seconds of the game. Surely a lot of decisions will be made by the officials, in addition by both coaches, in addition by the players on the court. Overtime, 1:53 left, while Walker's up 5 points. Now all of your decisions are critical. It's not how good you play, it's how well you decide and make the right decisions for your team, both on the offensive end and on the defensive end of the court. Sule is grimacing and limping. King, Caldwell, Irfan Saeed, Malik Salim in black. Babacar, Nasser Reyes, Faisal Abu Isa, Mustafa Futta. And here we go. 1:50 left. Down 5. Ball with Al-Sad down 5. High screen. Switch. Andre with the 3. Off the mark. Now, 1:34 left. King. Too many times. You see teams become passive now. They stop being aggressive. You cannot blow your opportunities to score. You can't be concerned about the clock. You have to play on the basket. Caldwell misses. Great block out by Faisal Abuisa. This is what I mean. You have to continue to play basketball. The clock. Nasser with his 5th dunk of the night. Again, two-hand stuff. His shooting percentage is high because most of his shots have been dunked. Great pass. 3-point lead for Al Walker in the ball. And here they go. Backing the ball out, using too much possession time. My friend, listen, play basketball. You start playing the clock, you end up getting shots that you don't want. Shot clock down to 7. Miracle shot off the marker again. And now he leaks out in transition. Dunk by Babacar Dang. And now it's a 1-point lead for Al Walker. And I see this too many times on the basketball court. You know, players, they become too relaxed with the lead. Once you have the lead, you must continue to play. You must continue to throw screens. You must continue to cut. You cannot walk the ball up and look to run the clock down to the end, because if you shoot and miss, the other team is quickly in transition. As you just saw on the miss, Dang was able to slip out. The long pass was made. The dunk was there. You must continue to play. Don't be cute because you have the lead. Cut, pass, run the plays that your coach has given you in practice. Don't try to be too smart out there. It's not about being smart. It's about making the right decision. The last 2 times down the court, my feeling is Walker did not make the right decision. They're trying to run the clock down and ending up virtually with nothing. So now Coach Yehad will organize his team. His 5-point lead or 2-possession lead is down to 1 possession and 1 point. And now he has to come up with something good in order to give his team an advantage. 39.4 seconds left to go in the game. Ball with Al Walker. They need to be smart. Need to be smart. Everybody looks fatigued. I guess it's easy for me to say because the only thing I'm doing is over here calling the game. They're out there playing the game. Once again, they're taking the ball out. They have to travel 94 feet in order to score. And I think they're going to need a score. Again, a press. As long as they don't foul out the press, it'll force the ball, should force the ball out of the defender. A double team. Push off. Turnover. Turnover. Coach Mano's strategy worked, took the ball out of King's hand. King threw it away. Sully didn't move to get the ball. Last possession for Al Sadd. They run horns, high horns. Mustafa to the basket. Kicked it. Double. Wow. Short. Rebound. King. Foul. Nasser Rayyan. 1-point lead for Al Walker. They'll shoot 2 with 7.6. Wow, interesting. Because I almost thought that there was a double dribble by Andre in the lane. But nobody jumped up and was excited for the Al Walker bench, so I must have been wrong. Knocks down the first one to give them a 2-point lead, which means Sadd would need a basket or to tie and the 3 to win. Second shot up. Suleiman comes out of the game. And now, 1 possession. Sadd needs a 3 to tie with 7 left. Dang with the ball to Mustafa. Mustafa brings it up. Mustafa goes up. That looks good. Ooh, wow. Wow. From where I sat, that shot was right on target by Mustafa Fuda. And winner goes to Al Walker in an upset, 74-71 in overtime. Great game, great effort by Al Sadd to play with only 1 professional when Dominique James went out. Walker, give them a lot of credit. They had to win today. They're the number 5 team in the league. They need to move up. And And the win today has put them in a little bit better position, as now they go to 4-2. And outside, first loss of the season puts them at 5-1. Goodbye from Garafa Indoor Stadium. We just witnessed a great game between Al Wakra and Al Sadd. Bye-bye from Garafa.